meditacionesdiarias.com.
Welcome to our devotional for September 24th, 2023. This is Xiomara Perdomo speaking to you from Queens, New York. Today's devotional is titled Basanizo. Mark chapter 6 verse 50 reads as follows. They all saw him and were troubled, but immediately he talked with them and said to them, "Be of good cheer, it is I, do not be afraid." After Jesus miraculously fed the multitude, the people decided to crown Jesus as king. That crowning act is assurance that the long-looked-for deliverer is among them. This is he who will make Judea an earthly paradise, a land flowing with milk and honey. He can satisfy every desire. He can break the power of the hated Romans. He can deliver Judah and Jerusalem. He can heal the soldiers who are wounded in battle. He can supply whole armies with food. He can conquer the nations and give to Israel the long-sought dominion. Consulting together, they agreed to take him by force and proclaim him the King of Israel. See the Diarias of Ages, chapter 40, page 777. Jesus needed to prepare them for the great disappointment they would suffer. While the disciples would be severely tried as they crossed the lake, Jesus stayed behind interceding for them. The storm they faced was a foretaste of an even more painful frustration. In the place of his exaltation to the throne of David, they were to witness his crucifixion. This was to be indeed his true coronation. See page 379 of the Diarias of Ages. Jesus watched his disciples from the top of the mountain about 6 miles away in the dark of the night, but even so he could see their fear. When you think that you are far from God and fear washes over you, you can be sure that the watchful gaze of the beloved Master is on you and protects you. The disciples were straining at rowing. See Mark 6:48. In the original Greek, basanizo, which has several different meanings, to refer to a fiery trial when it is used to refine gold, to describe unbearable pain such as birth pains, and to refer to torture, torment, or harassment. Such was the experience of the disciples as they rowed against the wind and as they struggled against the explicit will of God. Jesus was their helper, but the closer he came to them, the more fearful they felt, confusing Jesus with a ghost. When suffering becomes unbearable, basanizo, we recognize the presence of Jesus coming near us, but Jesus sees you and knows what you are feeling. The disciples' fear lasted until they recognized the figure of Jesus. If you recognize Jesus coming to your aid when you face a crisis, all fear will disappear. It is the issue of the daily test that determines our victory or defeat in life's great crisis. See the Diarias of Ages, chapter 40, page 382. Each trial serves as a preparation for the final victory. Amen.
Thank you for joining us. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at m.youtube.com/c/Meditaciones Diarias and to follow us on our social media in Instagram at www.instagram.com/meditacionesdiarias7. May God bless you and your family.